Have you ever thought about a career that's, literally powering one of the most advanced countries in the world? Today, we're going to plug into the world of electricians in Japan. It's a skilled trade that's in seriously high demand, and it comes with some pretty amazing rewards and a super clear path to success.
All right, so here's our game plan. First, we'll look at the huge opportunity that's out there. Then we'll get into the numbers. What kind of salary can you actually expect? After that, we'll check out the cool tools of the trade, map out how you become a certified pro, and finally, we'll see why the future for this job is, well, electric.
Okay, let's jump right in. The big story here is that Japan has a major shortage of skilled workers. And you know what? That's fantastic news if you've got the skills. The demand for qualified electricians, or Denki Koji, as they're called in Japan, is absolutely through the roof right now. It's the perfect time to get into a stable, rewarding career.
And speaking of rewards, let's get straight to the good part, the money. The first number you need to see is this one right here, just over 5.5 million yen. That's the average salary for an electrician in Japan. So, is that good? How does that actually stack up?
Well, take a look. This chart makes it crystal clear that 5.5 million yen is almost a full million yen more than the national average salary in Japan. We're not talking about a small difference here. This career immediately puts you in a much stronger financial position than a lot of other jobs out there.
But here's the best part. That average salary, that's really just the starting line. As we're about to see, your earning potential really takes off once you start gaining experience and getting the right qualifications.
This table just lays it all out, doesn't it? I mean, look at that progression. Right out of the gate, with zero experience, you've got a decent salary and bonus. But then watch what happens. Your monthly pay steadily climbs, and your annual bonus, wow, it just explodes. After about 10 years, you could be getting a bonus of over 1 million yen alone.
And this is how it all plays out across your career. When you're in your early 20s, you're building that foundation. But look, by the time you hit your early 30s, you're already blowing past the national average salary. From there, it's just up and up. It's a reliable, predictable ladder to financial success.
So what's the peak? What's the ultimate goal? Well, how does 10 million yen a year sound? That's not a fantasy number. This shows that if you're ambitious, if you want to become a supervisor or even start your own company, this isn't just a job. It's a path to becoming a real high earner. Okay, we've talked a lot about the money, which is awesome. But what's the actual day-to-day job like? Let's switch gears and get a bit more hands-on. And it all starts with the incredible tools every pro carries with them. Every trade has its icon, right? For an electrician in Japan, it's this, the Koshi-dogu. And trust me, this is way more than just a tool belt. Think of it as your personalized mobile command center. It's designed to be efficient, safe, and keep your hands free when you're climbing a ladder or working in a really tight spot. So what kind of gear are we talking about? Well, here are the absolute essentials you'll find on almost every belt. You've got your standard stuff, of course, like pliers and screwdrivers. But then you have these really clever specialized tools, like the electrician's hammer that has a socket built right into the handle. How smart is that? Every single tool has its purpose. Now this really gives you a sense of the physical side of the job. That's between 11 and 22 pounds hanging from your waist all day. It really makes you appreciate why every electrician customizes their belt. You quickly learn to carry only what you need for that day's job to stay light and efficient. So, you're interested in the job, you think the tools are cool, but you can't just throw on a belt and start working, right? Of course not. This is a serious profession, and it requires serious qualifications. So let's look at how you actually become a certified pro.
The great thing is, Japan has a super clear, structured path to get you there. It's not a mystery. It's broken down into two main parts. You have to know your stuff, and you have to show you can do the stuff. You'll pass a written exam and then a hands-on, practical skills test. Nail both of those, and you're on your way to getting your license.
The system basically has two levels. Pretty much everyone starts with the Type 2 license. This is your foundation. It lets you work on homes, small shops, that kind of thing. But if you want to work on the big stuff, factories, skyscrapers, complex systems, you've got to level up to the Type 1 license. That requires a tougher exam and proof that you have real-world experience.
And why would you want to level up? Well, besides getting to work on bigger, more exciting projects, there's this little detail. Getting your Type 1 license comes with a pretty sweet pay bump, an extra 600,000 yen a year or even more. That's a powerful reason to keep learning and keep pushing your skills forward.
All right, last section, and this one is so important because it's all about the future.
Is this a job that's going to be around in 20 or 30 years? The answer is a huge, definite yes. Let's see how this trade is at the very heart of Japan's high-tech future.
I mean, just look at this list. It reads like a who's who of modern technology. Every single one of these trends needs skilled electricians. Solar panels, someone's got to wire them. Smart homes, they don't connect themselves. 5G towers, AI systems, upgrading old buildings. Electricians are essential for all of it.
And this right here is the main takeaway. The idea of what an electrician is has totally changed. You're not just running wires in a wall anymore. You are a tech specialist. You are literally building the nervous system that a smart, modern, connected country like Japan needs to function.
And that really brings us to the final point, doesn't it? The question on the screen answers itself. With insane demand, fantastic pay, a clear way to advance, and a central role in all the cool tech of the future, the modern electrician is easily one of the most vital and rewarding careers you can have in Japan. The people who will build Japan's future, they're the electricians. Thanks for tuning in.